Good afternoon and thanks for watching Slough TV. It is the 7th of November 2015. At exactly 1 o'clock, this is News Hour. My name is Patrick Kasozi Bali Kudembe.
And I am Nawok Lucky. Let's
have the headlines first. Making news. Students frustrated over university fees.
Buganda to engage in environmental degrading.
Daily cosmetics hit the market.
Dollar hikes agricultural foodstuff.
Technology in hands, heads and hearts.
All systems go for the Uganda-Togo World Cup qualifier.
And now we have the news in detail. Students of St. Lawrence University have been hit by untimely increments in the various fees by the university administration in its operations over the years. The highlighted include retake fees, late payment, missed papers, and the main tuition structure. We do have a report.
The students say that at least if they are given more time to make their various payments and concentrate on academics, only then shall they be so proud of the school and hence light their candle.
Now, Slough University, we have been frustrated with fees, and you see some of us, we have, they put penalties, almost we don't even have the money, and you see even some of our friends have retakes. Okay? Imagine retakes in statistics. You find a student who's having a retake in statistics and you wonder where our university is going. So you imagine that even you find like a missed paper you have to pay the same amount with someone who has got a retake. Imagine 100,000, okay? Paying 100,000 for a person who has a missed paper. For sure, it's not fair. We are all frustrated, we don't know what to do. That's all I had.
However, when we approached the school bursar, he said that they only do this to encourage students to get more serious with academics.
Okay, about that issue, as the university bursar and the entire administration, we are forced to increase the amount because previously students were taken for granted and they are missing papers unnecessarily. So we came up with an idea of increasing the amount of 50,000 because we wanted to put more to make students become serious so that they can concentrate on more studies.
For Slough TV, Julius Nyinebe.
Moving on, Buganda Kingdom has stepped up efforts in environmental upgrading in the country. This was revealed by the Katikkiro of Buganda, Charles Peter Mayiga, on his visit to the Kabaka's Lake in Deba. Present, among others, was the Kampala capital city boss Jennifer Musisi. Nicholas Muiru reports.
This follows this year's budget presented to the Luchiko by the Finance Minister Eva Nagamukasa on June 29th, highlighting the renovation of Kabaka's Lake as a key priority. This created tension and fear among Kabaka's subject and the environmental experts on whether the move is not aimed at environmental degradation. However, on his visit to the Kabaka's Lake, the Katikkiro refuted the claims and assured the people around and the general public that the move is aimed at environmental upgrading to make the lake more beneficial to the kingdom and the country. According to the environmental expert,
this thing is not going to affect the environment at all, but it's just going to help. As we know that people who are surrounding the water bodies, most of them, they are polluting the environment by pouring urine, sewage through within the water body. So it's going to help us in getting also environmental conservation, and also is going to help within
at the scene, described the process of land planning aims at making the surrounding a greenhouse that will improve on health and proper water filtration.
Where I'm standing right now is the Kabaka's Lake, where the upgrading is going to take place. As you have heard from the experts, the upgrading is good and is going to help the community around and the public at large. Reporting for Slough TV, Miriam Nicholas at Ndeba.
Uganda National Bureau of Standards has vehemently warned about life-threatening cosmetics that are on sale in the country. The cosmetics contain dangerous substances like clobetasol, betathacin, and mercury. Esther Abako reports.
Despite a repeated health warning and the banning of some lotion, perfumes, powders, soaps, creams, and hair products which contain mercury with a dangerous substance by Uganda National Bureau of Standards, more young women still use the cream. According to the Pristine Meat Care health expert Annette Say, prolonged use of cosmetic that contains mercury may lead to skin rash, bumps on the skin, abscess, hair growth, fungal and bacterial skin infections.
So according to what has been happening to ladies who have been using such bleaching creams, whatever, it's the responsibility of the Uganda National Bureau of Statistics to make sure that they don't put those things on market. And also they need to educate women.
Requested the Uganda National Bureau to put a strike rules against the deadly cosmetics and whoever deals with them. Reporting for Slow TV, I am Esther Abak-Mokwe.
Now, thank you very much, Esther. Skin cancer is one of the many effects of using too much cosmetics. Today on Make Your Point, we ask, why are women continuing to use cosmetics despite of the known existing health threats? We ask, why are women still using these cosmetics despite of the known existing health threats? If you have any comment, you can go on our social media pages, that is Slow TV News Hour on our Facebook page, and you can also tweet us on our handle, that is at Slow TV, and we shall be reading your comments later on. But before we go on, I get back to you. Patrick, what do you think? Why are these women using these cosmetics?
You know, the world has turned out to be some sort of a beauty contest. I mean, the ladies are trying to look nice.
But I don't think it's a beauty contest, because this is about our health. You know, someone has to know what effects these cosmetics have to do on our lives.
I mean, anything good has a bargain.
Okay, so we shall
they
leave that for the viewers to comment. Still, you have to comment on our social media pages. And we are going for a break. When we return, we shall come back with international news.
Introducing an international university dedicated to push boundaries in order to produce academically excellent graduates, exemplary global citizens, capable of applying knowledge to enhance development. A university with great cultural diversity, bringing the East African region even closer together. Through our faculties of humanities, business and management, education, industrial art and design, we encourage research and entrepreneurship development, giving our graduates the ability to light their candles. St. Lawrence University. Light your candle.
In our international news, Chama cha Mapinduzi wins the election, and this was announced by the Electoral Commission boss in Tanzania. Juma was in Tanzania, and she has a report on this.
I'm a politician. I don't want to take this time as saying so many political words. Simple and clear is only a congratulation.
John Magufuli, who turned 58 on Thursday, trounced his closest rival, Lowassa, a former prime minister and opposition leader, getting 58% of the votes to his 40. Magufuli's victory extends the role of the party Revolution Chama cha Mapinduzi, the one socialist political party that has dominated Tanzania. However, there was some tensions that Lowassa has not conceded defeat, refusing to sign papers, closing off the election, and filing petitions with the Electoral Commission demanding for a recount. He explained bitterly that the governing party had rigged the election held on Sunday, though he and other political leaders failed to provide much evidence. Nema Juma, Slow TV, Dar es Salaam.
Now, moving on in our technology news, students of St. Lawrence University have explained the importance of having ICT in different sectors, and they have emphasized that it's hard for the world to develop without technology.
Students of Information Communication Technology have advised the community of St. Lawrence University to stop yearning for formal employment if they cannot embrace information communication technology as a holistic approach in their daily lives. Doreen Nanteza, a student, explains how important programming is.
Programming is not only helpful to the people doing IT or people doing computer science, but it's also very important to the people in the world. For example, these codes can be used in the hospitals, can be used in schools. For example, you find in the hospital they want to come up with a system to regulate someone's pressure or to find out the different functions of hormones. So they always come up with the system using programming, and which will help to regulate the pressure.
Information communication technology is not a perfect idea, but it has embraced all the areas globally. Grace Kamsenge, Slow TV.
Thank you very much, our reporter. Now in business news, the hiking of the US dollar is now high and market vendors have decided to increase prices for agricultural products. Emmanuel Afende has a report.
The depreciation of Ugandan shillings due to the hiking of US dollar has led to the increase of agricultural products in different markets. As I visited Shibuya Market and the Owino Market, I found different vendors selling their products at high price, saying that this is due to the increase in the value of US dollar. A hand of banana in Shibuya Market, it costs 30,000 shillings, whereas in Owino Market, it costs 25 shillings. Sack of sweet potato in Shibuya Market, it costs 80,000 shillings, whereas in Owino Market, it costs 65 shillings. A basket of tomatoes, it costs 10,000 shillings in Shibuya Market, whereas in Owino Market, it costs 20,000 shillings. 1 kilo of beans in Shibuya Market, it costs 3,600, whereas in Owino Market, it costs 2,800 shillings. 1 kilogram of meat, it costs 9,500 shillings in Shibuya. For business news, Emmanuel Afeda reporting for Slow TV.
Finally, the long-awaited renowned American R&B singer Neo has set foot in the country. Received by the Bell Lager crew, the singer promises great performances to his fans. Now, he will be performing some of his hit songs like So Sick, One in a Million, Miss Independent, among others, at Lugogo Cricket Oval on Friday. Nicole Masika has a report.
I am on the way, and I promise you, one of the best shows you've ever seen in your life. I promise.
The American R&B singer Scappa Chima Smith, who is a songwriter, producer, dancer, and actor, better known by his stage name, Neo, has stepped in Uganda today. It's going to be another big night today on this year's calendar that many Ugandans and Bell Lager lovers have been waiting for. Neo is going to perform live at Lugogo Cricket Oval and entertain his fans in one of the most highly expected Bell Lager sponsored concert known Pop and Charm, along with some of Ugandan's top artists. He will be performing his songs like Miss Independent, One in a Million, among others. Reporting for Slow TV, I'm Nicole Masika.
Now, moving on in our sports news, World Football Governing Body FIFA has confirmed 12th November as the date for the Uganda-Togo World Cup qualifier amid the fear of the match fixing. Speaking at a press conference, Ahmed Hussein, the head of communication in FIFA, said technicalities including the poor drainage that was reported earlier on in the capital city at the stadium have been managed, and the date is clear. Everything is set for the game. We have a report.
Federation of International Football Association FIFA had earlier set dates 11th and 14th November 2015 for the first and return legs respectively, but eventually FIFA has confirmed the new match dates for the upcoming 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers between Uganda Cranes and Togo. First leg will be on Thursday, 12th November 2015, Togo vs Uganda, Lome Keg Stadium at exactly 6:30 p.m. Ugandan time, and second leg will be 15th November 2015, Uganda vs Togo, Nelson Mandela National Stadium, Kampala at 4 p.m. Earlier this year, Uganda lost back-to-back to Togo in African Cup of Nations 2015 qualification matches by a 1-goal score in both matches. Nachwewa Rebecca, Slough TV.
Why are women continuing to use cosmetics despite of the existing threats they possess to the users? Now, James Mubiru from Chibuye says, society has always been putting pressure on women to look good, so sometimes they have no choice but to try different modes of looking good.
And on our Facebook page, Hope Kemerembe from Rubaga says that the Ugandan National Bureau of Standards should come in and stop some of these companies from bringing out these cosmetics because they are really affecting the people.
And now Esther Virunji sends a tweet and says, we always need to look good in spite of the challenges that we face in the process. You can keep sending those comments on our different social platforms. We shall be carrying on with the discussion.
Thank you very much.
That's all we had for you. I beg your pardon. Sports Lounge is up next.